I can't exactly blame anyone for wanting to leave. I'm trying to leave here. This town's clearly got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Well, I suppose it couldn't hurt, but exactly what do we need to talk to him about? Flipping a switch in the power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
That's a sound idea. Any information I can get, the better. It can't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister.
No, thank you.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Your dad... Oh, well, let's not pry about that for now. Can I... Oh. Let's not go through there just yet. Come on then, Pavati. Is it Pavati? It is Pavati. And I could do with some new clothes. Oh, and let's not pull our gun out in town. I don't want to make anyone sweat.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
You're paid by the minute.
Stop the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas.
Everybody's focused on their quotas. Is this the church?
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
It is oddly clean. Especially compared to everywhere else. Oh. Hello? Pavati, you gonna come introduce us, or? You must be Vicar Max.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
Brevity.
And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Well... if you're saying pick your poison, I could use like a power regulator. But Pavati wanted to talk to you about what Reed's asked the two of us to do. Or particularly what he's asked me to do. She's tagging along.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
Oh, I can if you want.
To speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
He wants us to cut off power to Adelaine's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Exactly.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
The talk? So... Well, what do you think of Adelaide's group then, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
I don't think you're a responsible vicar. Oh, and I don't have any intelligence. Not enough of this. So, what exactly are you advising here?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Well, let's just talk to everyone. That's not exactly useful. Is it even possible to get the deserters to come back?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I've been outside. I'm not impressed, but so far, I'm handling myself okay. But I'm not going to say better than a vicar. I'm not going to say that at all. Why would I say that? And why exactly is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Would you now? Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I presume to confiscate it and destroy it.
I just want to keep the writing out of laymen's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
What kind of information is in that book? Well, I need to know more about the book before I agree to it.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner.
M. Bakonu.
I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'll take a look.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
You don't really think a lot about the people in the colony. I'll look for your book. Why not?
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Sure, and I can always just not return it to them. Come on, Parvati. He was a bit of an odd one. I'm getting a feeling there's not a lot of nice people around.
Where are we headed?
You mentioned something earlier I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah. Isn't it supposed to be clean? It is a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Something to be looked at. But then why would you want me to talk to him? You don't really seem to be much of a religious person, nor do you seem to like the Vicar very much.
The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
Why is that? I mean, he's got a very condescending kind of look. Let's just get back to it. Before we leave, are there any, like, stores or anything?
I wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Oh, let's be careful of a plague. General store. There's the barber shop.
I'm not
hello?
allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
The vending machine incident.
Got my eye on you, girl.
Well, she's with me. What have you got for sale?
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
What is this little incident? What incident?
Ask her if you care. I'm running a business here.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Well, I'm here to see what you got for sale.
Music to my ears.
Merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. Well, I've got a revolver. These are all Spacer's Choice brand weapons. I can sell... That's heavy ammo, weapon parts, rebuilt mining gear. Oh, I've not put on that mining gear. What armor do you have for sale? A standard troop helmet or a riot control helmet? How much is that? 88, I think. How many bits have I got? Oh, I've got 46 bits. Oh, I'm not going to be able to afford any of this. Right, what can I sell? Junk. Can I just sell junk? Is it not worth anything? Or rather, can I not, like, dismantle it or anything? Sell it. I'm not selling my weapon parts or lockpicks. Consumables. Nothing really worth a lot. Oh, armor rating plus 10 last 15 seconds. That's not a lot. A nicotine pad. Ranged weapon spread is down. Ranged weapon sway is down. Oh, nicotine high range is down. And nicotine low weapon spread is increased. Oh, so it's a temporary buff followed by a temporary debuff. Well, I'm going to sell this pristine weapon. And I don't really have enough money to buy anything. Not yet, but I would like to get some better armor at some point. This troop armor, I do kind of like the look of it. But I absolutely cannot afford it right now. Is this the vending machine from the incident? Oh, it's not working. That might have been the incident, right? Come on, Parvati. Let's blend in a bit more. Oh, I look dreadful. You coming?
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
2 whole cans. Before I leave, we could try collecting these gravesite fees. One's going to be in the barber shop.
Oh, I can cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Oh, okay. Well, your hair looks kind of nice, actually, if you do it yourself. Hello, sorry, are you... Excuse me, I think I need to collect something from you.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Yeah, you know what? When you put it like that...
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I think you've got your priorities a little skewed, but I do appreciate your concern for hygiene. I could show you my hands, though, if you really want.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad.
Body parts?
You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
Oh.
You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Oh. Why do you do both? Why will you prepare my remains for internment?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
But I don't think that's what a lot of barbers do, but speaking of burials, Silas sent me here to collect your fees.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
So, in plain English, you're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity. I can barely even say the word.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together.
Except for the people who
Tell
deserted.
Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, wait. Could you give Silas an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do.
No?
Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Oh. I'll let you know if I think of something.
Much obliged.
Do you have anything you can use as collateral? Oh, sorry, Parvati. What about the music box? Oh my, right, okay. This was a bit of a jump from Barbershop to morgue. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's choice property. Eugene wants an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet and use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. So are they pinching valuables from these people? Oh, no. Conrad?
What can I do for you?
I've just been in the back. I've heard about his teeth. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees? That's one thing, but you sound like you've had some training in medical. I know a thing or two about medicine too.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
I wouldn't go that far, but only if you use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
58. Interesting. Right, I'm just going to come clean. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
You just watched me walk in the back. I found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now.
Oh, so you do have morals, okay.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I mean, Eugene's not using them anymore. And he's not exactly going to pass them on. And I know it's not nice to rob them, but they were probably worth a few bits.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
I mean,
are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
yeah.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures.
You were really just sounding like you want me to give you the nod.
Ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Oh, okay. You sure you want to do this, though?
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Oh, well. That's a bit horrendous. Goodbye, then. I didn't really know that's the way things were going to go down. But that's one down. Where next? Are we in here? You
Yes,
must...
Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Are you talking to a mirror? Are you Martin? Abernathy?
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
Oh, no, sorry. It's just an outfit. It's just an outfit. I'm not a marauder.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters? Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me?
Mr.
Well,
Thompson.
you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Oh, you might be needing that grave sooner rather than later. You want to tell me why you're so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
An alienist? I'm pretty positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick.
You just
Wait,
told me you were sick
no.
again.
Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Oh, but... Shouldn't you put a sign over the door? I mean, you're not even covering your mouth. I mean, I did just walk into his home. He wouldn't have been wearing a mask anyway, would he? But why shouldn't I tell the constable exactly?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you?
Possibly.
Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Possibly. Depends on what you want.
Couple hours out of your day and some light second-story work. That's all.
Second story?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
I got a couple of questions before I agree to this, but I'm not against getting you medicine.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you buy the medicine?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health.
Oh.
Company policy.
Acceptable margin of health. Wait, hang on. It's prohibited to... Well, first of all, I thought they only gave medicine to people who were sick, like below a certain extent, like they were so sick that they had to have medicine, but actually it's the other way round. You're saying that you can't have medicine because you're already sick.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Right, community center. Are there guards?
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
Okay, so sneaking might actually just turn into shooting. Well, what can you tell me about these marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Okay, well, it sounds like I've heard enough.
So you'll do it then?
Yeah, I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything else I should know about the community center? And you are kind of taking a risk trusting me, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to.
Fair
Reed
enough.
would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I don't know if he'd have helped you either, but... Right, well, I was here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Oh, brilliant, okay. Well, I'll leave you be with the medicine and the payment.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Why would that be?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Why you? He's got the symptoms of something. You're saying he's... psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
He was talking to a mirror when I walked in. And what exactly do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Well, you let me worry about that. Spill the beans.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Well, you need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
I'll have to think about it. I really will.
That's all I can ask of you.
Because if I give the medicine to her, Sounds like she can help more people, but this Abernathy guy is not going to go and approach anybody for help. I mean, I feel like I should give it to her. She's the one that's actually going to be helping more people. Am I allowed to walk through here, sir? Where am I heading? Where's that? Okay, that leads out of town. Do need to go back into this building. Sorry, Parvati, we will get onto the actual task at hand eventually. It's just that... It's just a couple other things I need to do. I presume I'm allowed in here. And... Ah, Phyllis. Oh, you're not going to tell me to get the teeth as well, am I? Or are you?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Tenderfoot? Gravesite fees, I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Yeah, sure. But these papers aren't actually signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh. Well, that's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart.
No, I was being genuine.
Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Oh.
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
This is the same Eugene that had the golden teeth. He was related to you, was he? Must be tough. Losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Then I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Oh.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
No, you're not. You can't be serious. What are they even going to do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's choice.
He was a person, he wasn't an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Right, well, I'll let you go back to work then. Well, only one more to go. Let's go spend our skill point. Let's just stand over here. And, oh, actually... Parvati, the Companion Ledger. T&L makes the best gear for your friends and family. The Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companion. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. Change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting the preferred weapon, follow, distance, and aggressiveness. Right, you have a hammer and a pistol. Well, what are your stats? Here we go. Oh, distance. You follow close. Use ranged weapons, because I take a lot of damage going in close quarters, so you're probably going to say even more. Defensive or aggressive? We'll go aggressive for now. We'll see what that's like. But she doesn't really have any attack skills. She's more just self-defense. Oh, you have companion perks too. Right, well, let's look at my perks. Let's go dialogue up to 20 here. And then let's put more points into, I suppose, leadership. Okay, the inhaler heals you and your companions, but they get 30% of the healing effect. Companion abilities, you can order your companions to do special attacks. I'm just gonna up that. Oh, no. I want to accept. You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Humans have a 20% chance to cower in fear for 3 seconds after the first time you hit them. Don't have another perk. Right, well... Where's this last? Space's Choice Cantina, Emerald Vale General Store. We'll leave all that be. Is this... another way out of town? Is this where I... No, this is a different way out of town. Let's nip out. Oh. Okay, this is more charming. Is it deserted, though? Right. Are they just little critters? Hi.
Get ready.
Oh! They came right at me! Oh. No, oh, careful, Pavate. I didn't mean to shoot you if I hit you. Oh. Dehydrated water tablets. How do they even work? Oh, hacking and picking locks. I've already done a bit of both. Oh, do I not have... Oh, maybe I should have read that. Don't seem to have the right equipment. Ambidextrine. Well, I can get in here. Oh, no, not what I meant to do. Sorry, sorry. Let's put that away.
Great work.
Thank you. Can I grab these? Oh, these are the bypass shunts. I think this is what I was missing. Cigarettes. Oh, the Nicopad. Bit cartridges. Okay. Oh. Armor parts. Let's nip back downstairs before we go over there. Dissenters in our midst. Philosophist. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. You mean wake people up to the fact they're being abused by corporations? Space's Choice Soltuna Marketing Division. Well, I've already unlocked the second story balcony door. Personal files. Ideas for Soltuna liked taglines. Melts in your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some Soltuna flavor. It's brine time. Now is the satisfying crunch of cartilage. Oh. You can't spell Soltuna without salt. Also can't spell Soltuna without aunts. Potential to market towards families. Leading scientists say it's still food. The Soltuna will thank you. May cause auditory hallucinations. Oh my... Okay. Messages? To R. Thompson. Oh. From Reed Thompson. Excellent news. Hey boss, just wanted to check up on a new Soltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Soltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of Soltuna, because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter salt tuna effective immediately. We have been instructed to use healthier or heavier weighted cans, so we can pack them with less salt tuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department just confirmed my request to have you transferred from marketing to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less salt tuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Oh. So, things are bad then. And also, heavier cans, more material. The cans are going to cost you more. So how much money are they saving exactly? Oh. I've got to go one of these. Take all of that. Can't get in there. Can I get down safely from here? Oh, okay. Yes, I can. Now, before I go wandering off, I can run back around, speak to Silas. That's where I've landed. But where is... Okay, so this is where the deserters are. We may as well just run up here then, Pavati. You're not very talkative, are you? Oh, this must be the geothermal plant. Oh. Hello. Are they a common sight? Evicted? Oh no, so this is why it's all abandoned. People were evicted. Oh, sugar.
Inside voices.
Yeah. Inside voices time. And maybe... it's probably going to be killing time. Wait, is that... are they... they're not real windows. They're just like... they're lights. They would rather have... what is this? Is that part of the town? We'll explore that later. But it seems like they would rather have lights. Oh, what are they? Oh. Look, I know they're kind of probably like vermin here, but they're cute. Yeah, they'd rather have fake windows with like warm lights in them than actual windows. Right. Pavati, I think there's only 3 of them. Oh. Oh, thank you. I probably should have warned you. Ow, oh, careful. That's it.
That's the last of them.
Hey, you're not afraid of getting stuck in there, are you? I really do need to get rid of this marauder gear. If I get the corporate armor, are people just going to treat me like one of the members of the corporations? Or is that the geothermal plant? I think that's the geothermal plant. There's a lot of volcanoes on this planet. And by a lot, I mean I've seen at least 2 since I got here. Indoor voices. What does...
Heading back.
No, what are you doing? No.
On my way.
Yeah, no, okay.
Here we go.
Come on. Wait. Oh. Inhaler. You know what? Maybe should have picked a better place to start a fight. You doing okay, Pavati? Oh, you're quick. You doing? Oh, I don't think she's doing so good. Ow. Oh. Oh, flip. Oh. Nah, that was stupid of me. That was stupid.